For nearly 30 years, a group of public and private stakeholders has released an annual report on Maine's economy called Measures of Growth.
This year's report is out and there are positives to take away from it, but also more challenges our state is still working to overcome. News Center Maine's Sam Rogers breaks it down for us.
The first snow has fallen around the State House, a sign of change. And inside, leaders discussing signs of economic change.
Measures of Growth is in its 28th year, so we've been doing it since the mid-90s.
Each year, the group releases data tracking economic success in Maine, as well as areas that the state needs to improve.
And to not try to reduce it to, just an arbitrary letter grade or something like that, but to really shed insight and set a long-term goal that we could move towards.
31 categories were looked at this year. The good: growth of entrepreneurship, an increase in wages, safety, water quality, and a lowering of greenhouse emissions.
I think we also don't want to be naive that there's some real areas that need a lot of work still.
The red flags: a still shrinking labor force, higher costs of health care and energy, housing affordability and research and development, or the lack thereof.
That we're just not going to drive the economy we want if we don't have the investment in innovation.
But we need to take what we've always done well and figure out how to innovate there so that we strengthen those supply chains and then create new opportunities going forward.
The latest Measures of Growth report will also be used as a resource in the upcoming Maine legislative session.
It's not something that's going to give us answers, but it gives us the data that we can look at, because I think the answers come from within us.
A new category the group looked at this year also needs attention around our state.
So we added long overdue mental and behavioral health to this year's report.
Big picture, Maine Economic and Community Development Commissioner Heather Johnson says there are a lot of positive takeaways.
Our gross domestic product, a key economic indicator, has risen 8th fastest in the country since 2019.
Now, legislators, as well as leaders from the private sector, have the tools to better understand our economy and prepare for any uncertainty that may come. In Augusta, Sam Rogers, News Center, Maine.